Hey guys, how's it going? YBGGhost here, and yes, it is finally here. Welcome to episode 1 of my brand new FIFA 15 career mode with Norwich. We are going back to where it all started, where this channel all started, playing as Norwich, and this time it is FIFA 15 as before it was FIFA 13, and I am so excited and so hyped to start this. So there is the team in the Championship. We're going to get them to the Premier League. We're going to be playing on World Class at the start because, just in case, I mean, we could go Legendary, but the Chelsea one, we're just about ready, we're ready to go into Legendary, but this might not be as easy, so we're going to keep it on that for, for the time being. I will change this halfway through the season if needs be, unlike the Chelsea one where I'm leaving it until the end of the season. But yeah, apart from that, that's about it. Downloading the latest squads. Well, I will actually do this, even though there's no real point. We're obviously not going to be in it. I do actually like to put the real... I do actually like to put the real teams in it, so there we go. So yes, we are not disabling the transfer window. We are just playing it just like that. There's no current update available. Oh, that's okay. So that's all fine. Alright guys, so now for the rules of this Let's Play. Yes, there are going to be some rules. It's a nice little spin I thought I'd put on it. And I think it could work. It could be quite fun. You never know what can happen. It may, get us to view some players that we might not necessarily have ever used before. So the first rule is, in every transfer window, we have to go into the free agents and randomly select a player, and we have to sign them. I've made it free agents so it doesn't smash into our transfer budget. We could end up, getting one player that would take out all our transfer and not get a load of other good players. Because don't worry, we're still going to be getting loads, other players. Some of the young lads that we think would be great prospects for the club, we're going to try and sign. And players like that. It's not really going to affect that. We're still going to have our first team 11 and that sort of thing. But we are going to pick up a free agent transfer on every single transfer window opportunity. We have to keep these players for 2 whole seasons. That's the second rule. And the third rule, and probably the most potent rule, the most important one, is that we have to play every single one of those players at least 1 game per episode. And I'm going to be doing 3 games an episode. So we have to play them. So we could find a hidden gem. We might find that, to be honest, some of the free agents they're not necessarily going to be great players. They're going to be older players and stuff like that. But the first one, I'm going to do it right now. Before we've even sold any of our players, anything at all, we're going to try and get someone. Now, I don't know what they're like with being picky to choose teams. So if they don't want to come to us and there is no way of doing it, then we have to sign someone else. But let's have a look. Transfer status, free agent. We're just going to search right there, and here we go. So we have a massively long list. I might do wait, what happens if I press right? Yes, so I'm going to press down for a while, and does it go all the way back up to the top if I hold down just quickly? I want to see this. No, it doesn't. So that's quite annoying. So it's very unlikely that we're going to get certain players. Oh, there's some alright ones here, though. We've got a 23-year-old striker. We got... Yeah, well, we don't know if they're going to be alright. They could be absolute poo pants, but I don't know. Yeah, this could be alright. So it really doesn't... Why doesn't it just go back around when... Oh, well, we're not going to go for it. It doesn't matter. We're going to get someone in the middle, probably, anyway. So here we go, guys. So I'm going to randomly choose. I'm just going to hold... I'm going to look away from the screen now, guys. Right, there we go. I'm facing the wrong way. You guys can see... So here we go. I'm holding down, and I really hope that behind me this is working. I'm also thinking about getting a webcam, guys, and doing some face shots and stuff like face shots. No, that sounds so gay. Yeah, so that's good. Right, I've held that enough to quickly change the subject. Holding right now. Which one of these 2 players? I hope it's 2 players. I tell you what, I'm going to give it a swirl anyway. I hope I haven't just ruined it and they were great players. Let's go up a few times. Do a bit of this. Okay, I think that's going to be our player. So let's turn around. Please don't be a pile of pants. It's a 27-year-old goalkeeper, of course. Why wouldn't it be? What a load of rhubarb. So, approach to sign. He's £6,000 a week. Oh, for goodness sake. Can we offer him a bit less? Can we offer him £5,000? Let's try this. 27-year-old goalkeeper, Subrata Powell. Oh, that is a shame that we're going to have to change our goalkeeper around. But that's the way it's gone. Around him, well, there was some alright, I don't know. Would have been nice to have got a young player. But anyway, we're going to check out inbox now. Domestic Cup objective, reach around to 32. Boring transfer. We don't care about that. We should look for a centre-back. I tell you what, don't tell me what to do. I'm going to see what I'm going to do with the team. Introducing myself and league objective. We would like you to... I don't know what it says. What does it say? Win the league title. Well, that is what we hope. It would be great to do it in our first season. Let's have a look at the youth staff as well. Hiring a scout would be so nice. We could hire a pants scout. Oh, I don't know. I love the idea of using scouts. I really, really do, guys. And, you know, getting up a player that we've brought up. And it's just how much. I will look at that if we have money to spend at the end of the transfer window. But now we're going to go into selling players. Alright guys, so I have gone through the players and going from top to bottom as the players that I have transfer listed first. We've got Becchio, he's 30 years old and only 69 rated. Get out the door. Now controversially, I'm going to get rid of Tete. He's 28 years old, 74 rated, but we've got so many other central midfielders that I feel could do the job as well. We might as well cash in on that 2.9. If we can push that to something like 3.3 million, maybe a bit higher, and look at the 35 grand wage packet that can go away, then I don't mind bringing in someone who's a little bit, you know, a little bit lower but younger with potential. That would be absolutely fantastic. McGeehan, he's 19 years old, 54 rating. I'm sorry, but get out. Houlihan is the second controversial one, but he is 32 years old. 2.4 million at that age for us would be a great bit of money, and he's only going to go down. A central attacking midfielder, we don't really play that, as you know, we don't have that position in the squad, in the formation. So it'd be great. Again, 35 grand wage budget to get rid of. That sounds fine with me. Turner as a centre-back, 1.5 million we get for him. He's 30 years old. He's going down, 73 overall. We have other centre-backs, and we probably will be buying some more. And the last is Bun, our third goalkeeper. If we're getting in this new guy, we're not going to need Bun. He's 29, 69 rated. That's not great. 850 grand. Hopefully a million maybe would be great. And that would be it. And now for loans are Striker Loza. He's 20 years old, 59 rated. I mean, that's not even amazing. I could probably get away with selling him as well. Oh, I don't know. Should I? 59 overall. Isn't really that great. And when am I going to use him? I don't know. We'll give him a go on loan. If he's not great next season, we'll sell him. Well, that's just changed around. That Mikel. Yeah, Mikel anyway. 21 years of age, 66 rated. Then we've got Callum McFadden. That is rubbish as well. 19 years old, 53 rated. But I don't know what else we can really wish. Well, 1755, look. So how... It doesn't matter. Awua, King, Eaton Collins are the other three ones out on loan. So there we go. That everybody else is safe, but that will get rid of quite a few players. Because as you can see up in the top right hand corner, we've got 39 out of 42 players. And if we want to bring in some people, we're going to have to get rid of all these guys. So let's hope that someone comes in for bids for them. But we could be making 7 million maybe from selling all these players if we do sell them. And our wage budget will definitely be helped. So now I'm going to make a small short list of players. So we're going to cut away again. So for me, it'll be about 4 million Brazilian years. But for you, it'll be a second. So I'll see you in a minute when I've got a short list of players that I would like us to buy. Alright guys, so the short list is done and it is ruddy huge. As you can see, we only have one goalkeeper in it because we only really need one goalkeeper, and there is only one goalkeeper that I have my eye on, and we have to flipping well sign him, and that is obviously Simon Scuffit. He is the goalkeeper of FIFA 15 to get when, you know, as a young goalkeeper, so it's got to be him. We've got two centre backs. The first one, Eric Palmer Brown. Young lad, massive potential. All of these really are young lads, massive potential. So I'm just going to go through them by name. We've got Jonathan Tah, another centre-back. We've got the Chelsea boy, one of 3 Chelsea boys that I've got. Nathan Ake. And one of 3 Barcelona B-side members we've got. Alejandro Grimaldo. Another left back there. 2 central defensive midfielders, because in the future I would like to implement a central defensive midfielder into this team and change the formation. And Levin Oztunali is the first. Wilfred Yeah, is it Wilfried Juarez Cabtoum? I think that's the way you pronounce his name. 17-year-old central defensive midfielder. Now, right to midfielders, we've got Patrick Roberts, a lot of potential in him. Francisco Rodriguez as well. Wow, that guy, he's already probably ready to go in the team. A few of these are as well. I've inquired some of them as well. We got Ruben Loftus-Cheek. That's the second of the Chelsea boys. We know his potential. He can be something massive. And Alan Halilovic, the second of the Barcelona boys. Obviously, anyone who's been on the internet has seen this wonder kid labelled the new Lionel Messi. Who hasn't been labelled the new Lionel Messi really over the years? But he's Barcelona. He could be the guy. He has got some skill. There are a few videos. Go and watch them if you haven't. Yuri Tielemans, also a massive prospect. He could become... He has such high rating. Ryan Ledson, an Everton player, only 16 years of age with a great potential. He shouldn't be too hard to coax away. We've got the third and final of the Chelsea boys, Nathan Chalobah. Sorry. Actually, there may be one other Chelsea boy. I'll get to it when I come to him. Then we've got Will Hughes, the prodigy at Derby at the moment. 19 years of age with a massive prospect. He's been being watched for quite some time now, this kid. I can imagine him, making quite something of himself. Pierre-Emile Herberg, something like that. Central midfielder, 18 years of age. Of course, Adnan Januzaj, going to be quite expensive, 75 rated. Don't know if we're necessarily going to be able to pick him up. It would be lovely, and he is a cracking little player apart from his dirty, filthy diving, but we won't talk about that. It would be great for to maybe acquire him. Jack Grealish, another great prospect. He could well be a fantastic left midfielder if we get him. We've got a few left midfielders. We've got Timo Werner as well. We've got James Wilson, the Manchester United young striker who has a great prospect. And Danny Ings, he's 21 years of age. I don't know if we'll definitely get him. He won't be that much money. He's the first one I inquired about. Because him and Charlie Austin would both be great additions to the squad that would be able to step straight in. They're not going to be young prospects. They're going to be straight in the side, which will mean selling other players, which is absolutely fine, who we might not necessarily need. These two are two that I would love to step straight in. They're right here, right now players. We have Patrick Bamford. Now, I would like to know whether it thinks Patrick Bamford is a Middlesbrough player or whether it knows that he is an actual Chelsea player on loan. So this is why, in real life, he's obviously a Chelsea player. But whether in this game it counts that as him, I've put an inquiry in for him to see what's happened. But it would be magic to get Patrick Bamford. It really would. I'd love to get him. I hope the game knows the potential of this lad in real life because I reckon he's going to be massive. I would love to see him playing for Chelsea next year. That would be beautiful. And Ricaro Zivkovic, another massive prospect. This guy will grow and it would be beautiful to sign him. The same goes for Mamadou Tunkara, another massive prospect. These strikers could be huge. And the last one, and again, another massive prospect, is Brill Donald and Bolo. So yes, these three strikers would be beautiful. These three strikers would be beautiful, and James Wilson would be beautiful. So if I could just have all these strikers and somehow manage to juggle them all, that would be beautiful. Yeah, not going to happen, guys. But anyway, I'm going to put in some inquiries and some bids for these all now. So it's going to take quite a lot of work. But again, it's going to be a second for you. You're very lucky. And then we will see and start going through the messages and see who we might be able to sign. See you then, guys. Alright, guys. So, yes, we have... Well, I've put in some really stupid bids for them. Really low bids. 200 grand, 300 grand. Just to see what they are going to tell me they're worth. Just so we can sort of prize it out of them. Like, come on, what do you want us to pay for these players then? What did that say about Tete? Tete to greener pastures. Finally, it seems the question surrounding Tete's time has been cleared up as it was announced he's been placed on the transfer list. Yeah, definitely. Absolutely, definitely. If we can get money for him, that would be amazing because we've got quite a few players coming in. Adnan Januzaj, I really do not think we're going to get, guys. That is probably a massive big pants no. He is £40,000 a week. It's not going to happen. It's too much money. Patrick Bamford, 1.6 million. Zivkovic, yeah, he's just joined. I did not know that. A few players on there had actually just joined, so it's really depressing. So I don't really know what we're going to do. Simon Scuffet, £7 million. We don't have that money. Yuri Tillman's £19.5 million. Well then. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and sort out some more of this. And what we'll do now is I'll bring you back when it's looking like we might sign a player. So I'll bring you back when they have accepted the transfer offer, and then again when they have accepted the contract and we have actually signed the player. So there isn't millions of pants for you to sift through and watch. So I'll do that now, guys, and bring you back when there's some news. Alright, we have received a transfer offer for Jamal Loza. Oh, how much is it going to be? Oh, it's a season loan. Right, cool. Sorry, accept that. Bit more wage budget, which is fantastic. And we have got another transfer offer for Mikel. Another season loan. So, yes, we're going to loan him out. QPR have decided to go ahead and match a bid for, well, the asking price of 3.3 million for Alexandre Tete. So that is some wicked news, guys. We're probably going to get about 3 million, maybe 3.1 of that. And yes, so we've lost that 35 grand wage budget as well. That is such good news. Alright, guys, so we have sold Tete, and we get 2.8 million. I misjudged it. I thought we'd get 3.1 or something. So that's 500 grand that we do not get. So what a pile. But loads of offers rejected, guys. There have been so many, again, with players that, you know, can't join the club. Rodriguez I've been trying to get, and 2 clubs have also gone in for him. I don't think we're going to get him. I was in contract negotiations with him, but he's changed. But we got Fulham, and Sabrata Powell has accepted our contract offer. So there we go. We have signed our free agent. Yippity zippity doo. Oh boy. But anyway, Patrick Roberts from Fulham now. They have accepted it. Fulham have accepted it, and 4 years is what we're going to go for. What shall I put for this? Important first team squad. Important first team, might as well. So we're going to submit that offer and see whether he comes back to us for that one. So there we go. Rodriguez. Look at this, guys. I will just show this to you. He is no longer with the club, so he is gone. So there is no chance of signing him now. So that is so very annoying. Maybe we can get him next year or something. Alright, so Chelsea have accepted a transfer offer for Ruben Loftus-Cheek. Transfer fee 445 grand. That is a fine amount of money to spend in my eyes. I think we've done very well there for the 18-year-old, especially when it says he's worth 625 grand. So we're going to meet his demands and put him as important first team, you know, the same as what Roberts could be if we did actually get him. So that is fantastic. Again, amongst all the rejected stuff, Grimaldo now being rejected, Ledson rejected, everything rejected. Whatever we are trying to do is rejected. But Nathan Ake is unacceptable, so that's 1.5 million they want for him. I don't want to pay that, so I'm going to go 1,050,000. So there we go. So let's submit that offer. Alright, we could be getting our first signing because Patrick Roberts has accepted our contract offer. So yes, I think we are going to do it. The 17-year-old right midfielder could very well be our first signing here. Yeah, let's accept it. 900 grand is what we will be paying for him in the end, but that's absolutely fine. Sign on the dotted line. A new signing arriving. Hooray. So let's have a look in the team management, see what he is actually like. 65 rated. Alright, yeah, for that age, that's absolutely fine. I mean, we'll be able to play him at odds parts of this season, and that is going to be absolutely fun. I'm going to really try and get the young players in as much as possible to get them growing and get them game time. Here's a big one, guys. Middlesbrough have accepted, finally, a transfer fee of 1.5 million for Patrick Bamford. That is a lot of money. His value is 1.6 after scouting, so we are getting him for less than that. And we're going to put important first team player and submit that offer. But that is absolute great news to be able to get him. Transfer offer unacceptable here for Nathan Chalobah. So I don't want to pay what they say. We could try less, and we will try less. 2.8 million. We're going to see. That's still a lot of money to play for to pay for a player like that. I know he's got a lot of prospect, but apart from that, just loads more, transfers that aren't going to be okay. Let's try and do this for Eric Palmer-Brown. They want 575. We're going to see 565 and see what they say about that, and then advance this. Alright, so it seems like I've said alright so many times because that's how I come back. But yes, Man United have accepted our transfer of 1.6 million for James Wilson, so we could have Wilson and Patrick Bamford, the two young, brilliant, I think they're around the same level strikers. I think it's 164, 165. But important first team player. Yes, this is exciting. I'm pretty happy with that. If those two are going to be playing together, that's going to be brilliant. Ruben Loftus-Cheek again has declined, by the way, and this is annoying with his contract offer, but we'll try this again. Maybe 15% per goal. Come on, Loftus-Cheek. Please, we would like to sign you. And as you can see here, transfer offer accepted for Nathan Ake for 1,050,000. Oh, that's a lot of money. But hey, let's give him a clean sheet bonus and just see what he says about his contract. It's not final yet because we've still got to do the contract. So there we go. Righty dokie. Patrick Bamford, see I changed it there, has accepted our contract offer, and there's nothing to really think about, guys. I'm gonna put him as our our second player into the team after Roberts, but our first striker. Yep, it is done. Patrick Bamford is coming to Norwich to play. So, all right, let's delete that email, and we don't need that one either. Burnley have accepted for Danny Ings, which is a very, very exciting thing as well. So, alright, let's see what he said about a contract. 3.6 million where he's worth 6, so that's absolutely brilliant. Chalobah now as well, they're flooding in. We've got quite a few people being accepted. We're going to see what he says with his contract and offer him 10 grand. 10 grand though for a player of his age. That is brilliant. But the new signing arriving is what we are going to be looking at now. So yes, Patrick Bamford 65 rating. So Roberts and Bamford both 65. Smelly pal there on 64. But alright. We have advanced again, and the contract offer from James Wilson has been accepted. So it does look like these two will be playing up front together, and I love that. I think that's really, really going to be good. Patrick Bamford was 65, so I think Wilson is 64 rated. I'm pretty sure that was it. I know one of them was one of them was the other. Yes, 64 rated. So yes, I'm very, very excited to see these guys play up front together, and we're going to try and work them into the team as soon as we can. We've also, so there we go, we can delete that message, sorry now. Transfer offer accepted for Jack Grealish. Again, it's quite a lot of money. We're not going to be able to afford everyone, so we're going to see what he says again with the contract and offer him something. Ruben Loftus-Cheek, you're being a pain, alright? He wants a different role. What about 20% bonus goal and a little bit more wages? Look, £1 grand more wages. That's fine. 4 years important first team player, so there we go. Surely you've got to be okay with that. Nathan Ake contract accepted. Now, remember, he is quite a lot of money, so I'm not sure whether we should stall this for a bit. It's 1,050,000. We're going to stall it for a bit. And Danny Ings contract accepted. This is why we stalled it, guys. I'm not even going to think about this one. Accept that offer and confirm that bad boy. Get in the team, Danny Ings. Oh, goodness. Alright, let me just quickly sort this out. Alright, so we are going to release Cameron McGeehan from contract, I think. Yeah, there we go. We'll get rid of him, and to get Danny Ings in, of course. Of course I'm going to do that. Hopefully more players will be sold, and so we can get even more in, because I'm not quite finished yet. I want maybe 1 or 2 more players. I know there's probably some, we can change the wage budget around and get more money, but yes, we've got 618 grand. Yeah, I'm sure we can change that around anyway, guys. So let's stall all these for the moment, and then we will check that out. Alright, guys, we have quite a few options of players to procure now, so I'm going to release Gary O'Neill, 31 years of age. He's recently joined, so we can't do anything with him. We can't sell him or anything. He's 31 years, only 67 rated. I'm sorry, but there we go. 304 grand is the amount that we're going to have to lose because of that, but that's okay. We've got 1.8, 1.8 million, so I'm going to see who we can sign now and have a think. Yeah, I think, guys, that the last player we can sign at the moment until we sell some more players has got to be Nathan Ake. It's only on a loan, which is the bad thing, but I've gone all out attack, really, with the people that I've signed. So many strikers. We've got a couple of midfielders, but we really do need a defensive player, at least one. So, yeah, we're going to go with Nathan Ake, the Chelsea boy, and bring him to the club on loan. So that should be our last one for a bit. We've still got, look, Jack Grealish. I'd love to bring him in, left midfielder. I would love to bring in Tunkara as a striker, but also Mbola. We've got enough strikers, we really can't. Chalobah would have been a great one, but 2.8 million is ridiculous. So there we go. New signing arriving. Nathan Ake, there we go, 67 rated. So I'll play him as much as I can at left back. See, maybe we can buy him in the next season, but there was a loan to buy offer for Mbola, I think, or Tunkara, which would have been nice. So if we can sell another player, that would be brilliant. I might go in for them anyway and loan them out or something, but we shall see. Now, guys, I will do it while I'm here. It's only one more day, and we've got the match. So what I'm going to do with friendlies is, instead of showing you the full games, I know people don't necessarily like to see friendlies. I'm just going to show you the goals. And that's going to be it. So you don't have to watch the whole the whole highlights of the friendlies, and we'll get through to the meaningful games of the season. But I just want to see if there is any great goals from our new guys or anything like that, and I will keep you posted on what's happening. So our first game was against Montpellier, and there was not much going on until the 87th minute, where they finally broke through. The slide tackle coming in just before the goalkeeper could get there, and their player going, "Thank you very much for that." And what an easy goal it was. But the man, Danny Ings, look at that for a goal to bring it back to 1-1, scoring his first goal for the club in his first game. And there's the 1-1 score there. Here we're just sending out Jamie Eaton-Collins on loan. I don't know if that actually frees anything. I'm going to quickly have a look and see if that actually frees up any space for players, but I'm pretty sure it doesn't. He's gone there, so let's have a look now. If we go into sell players, 42 out of 42, yeah, so it still doesn't work, which is a shame. But anyway, it's on to the next game now, which is against Higher something. Higher. Harja? I think it's Higher. Yeah. Anyway, see you after this. Yes, this game was a much more exciting game. Look at this. Danny Ings, having already scored one, plays it across to Afova. Lovely triple tap cross. And within 21 minutes, it is 1-0. Didn't have to wait anywhere near as long. And look at this. Ings did actually get himself yet another goal. So that's his second in two. A lovely shot across the goalkeeper. And his job was not yet done. Playing a header through ball to a foe to get his second. So 2 each for them. That's 3-0 there. And we go into our last game against Palermo. Patrick Bamford getting himself a goal from the penalty spot. But sadly, that was not it. A very strange goal. Look at that. Nothing much we could really do about that. But a nice little goal there. So that was 1-1 as well. Alright, guys. So there we go. 2 draws and 1 win. Not fantastic, but no losses. So that's what we can look up for, I suppose. It's going to be different when it comes into the league anyway. But yes, I'm going to wrap this episode up here and give you a little view of the transfers that we've made, just to keep you guys in it and up to date, so you don't, so you know it. I'll probably put it all through the transfer windows, just what the team is going to be. But yes, thank you very much for watching this, guys. If you did enjoy it, please leave a like and subscribe. But apart from that, I will see you in the next one. Take care, guys. Bye bye.